Hello my friends, Denise here from Cease Art, and instead of going back to a piece I'm still working on, I want to go into this because I started this before I broke my hand and I never finished it. Well, I never got back to it. So, you know, hand's a little better and I want to do that. And we're going to use, but before we do anything, let's peel this plastic off. And then I can clean up the mess, and then we'll get to painting. I've been dying to see what this looks like. For this piece, I used acrylic, real thick acrylic gesso, almost more like a spackling or something. Let me get this in there. And I sprayed it with alcohol ink to kind of, you know, just whatever. I got a brush here. It looks really, I mean, it's not messy as I thought it was going to be. So, I'm really happy about that. But the colors you see here, guys, are not what we're making today. This is just like, you know, something you have on there to kind of give you an idea of what you want to do. Just for a second. Not much of a mess. I'm quite pleased. Alright, guys. I will be right back, and because I gotta set this all up, and I will see you soon. Alright my friends, the first thing I want to do is to kind of define the sky here a little bit. And so I'm going to be using, these are concentrated watercolors. This is a brilliant ultra blue, so I'm guessing ultramarine. Let me get a cap. Shit. Okay. Nah, we'll just put it on and go for it. We gotta be faster than the ink is rolling, right? Alright. Give it a good shake. This is a Luma brand. They don't make this anymore. I have like a whole box of this stuff and another box in the back in the studio. These were gifted to me by an artist's son whose mother hoarded her art supply. So that's where we're at. Oh, my squirty doesn't work. That's okay, because I'd rather work my squirty. Ooh. Nice little purple sky. Ooh, I really have to go get a dish because this is already looking out to be pretty cool. Let me get a dish. Oh, got one right here. This actually just came out of the dishwasher. I save all that stuff. My outside cat gets fed really well. My inside cats get their dry food. But I give her wet food outside, him, her, I don't know, the beautiful kitty. And then my cats, they're in heaven. This is nice. This is a nice, rich blue, but don't worry about what you're doing. Looks pretty rough, right? Who cares? Because you're going in. You're going in. Just kind of roughly go over anything that is textured, because those are going to be wonderful, 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 wonderful things as you go along. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna go back in here. Ooh. Alright. That's really cool. So now I'm gonna take a mop brush, this one, This is number 14. It's for watercolor and acrylic. I don't do acrylic, but I kind of do acrylic. It's just where's my spray bottle? That would really be nice. But I just don't. It's not one of my favorites because it'll actually dry faster than watercolor, which doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. Now I'm basically just wetting my brush and following what we have here on the paper. I'm letting it run, letting it find the ridges, define where the sky remains. That's what I love about the textured canvas is you really don't need a vision. The canvas creates the vision and you just play along like, oh, okay. Okay, where are we going now? Certainly looks like a beautiful, beautiful, like the sun's going down sky. So we'll fix that up in here with some golden hues. This way we can get them coming down the page. Whee! Now for my friends out there who can't see, which is me, I'll show you what we got. Can you see yeah. Okay, there goes my stuff. Oopsie. That's the Gospel of Thomas. If you've never read it, because it never made it to the Bible, read it. It's amazing. Okay, because he talks about the afterlife and the consciousness, and you know, scholars back then, they didn't want that out, because then what would they have to do? They would probably have to admit in the church that your obedience to them was unnecessary. That's all I'm thinking. Okay, I'm guessing I'm almost near the end of sky, because it's at night it's darker at the top and lighter at the bottom. Oh, at dusk is what I need to say. Okay. Alright, I clean that off. Nice. Put it here because I know they all need a good washing when we're done. Let me get this guy out. My Phillips, I used cold wax on it last night, so it has a beautiful stiffiness to it, and I decided not to give it a good scrub until I'm done utilizing that wonderful texture. Okay, so let's go in with some, we're going to go to the top, drip. Hope y'all can see. I'm using, I think I'm going to use a pipette because these old squirts, they've had enough. They're like, leave me alone. Okay, so I can put this in here. And I want to find an area where I see what's happening. It actually has some in it. It's not like that. I'm just letting it flow. Just letting it go wherever it wants. This is creating a canopy of sorts. And a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view of whatever's going on over here. So good. I'll leave that there. You see over here that we don't have the texture. And that's okay. Because what we want to do now is take our brush and we'll apply a little bit of this to the brush. Apply that. Oh, I can go like this. Catch it, catch it. Can you catch it? Oh, get it. So nice. Look at that. All right. Bing. We're back. 11 seconds later, she realizes it. Hi. So, I've got two colors here now that I would like to utilize, and I'm going to do my best to fix my camera, but it's not going to work. I do need a new one. Alright, I want to get some of this yellow, and my pipette is working. So I want to get that, like, where I didn't put the green so much. That makes any sense. Yeah. Go in there. I want to take a little bit on my paper towel. This will probably be like layer 1 of nothing. Could use clean brush. Wait, I got it. Too many brushes. I just want to use like the least amount of damage to my brushes as possible. It's a little bit of sun down in there. And we can do the rest of that later for sizzle. Alright. So, want more yellow. The yellow is a little hard to see, but when it mixes with the green, you really get a sense of things in the back. You know, not so much in the front, because we kind of know what we're going to do in the front. That thing, I'm going to leave it. Now I have some, it's called golden brown, and it's the next layer in the back. The next one. It's not the end all yet, because that's a little ways off. It's just some stuff. And don't go so heavy. Think about, you know, stepping back from the image, which I'm kind of doing right now, and seeing where you could best apply this for that visual effect. And it doesn't have to go to the bottom. This almost looks like water. It's kind of wiggling on water. I like that. And we'll make it wiggle on the water. I like that a lot. See? You never know what you're going to be doing till you do it. And this is so much fun. So much fun. Alright, I'm defining my canopy. And really nice. A little bit there. Alright. Give it up for golden brown, yes! This now, I'm sure you see it with me, is pretty much water now. I mean, I love this. Look at that. So it's just going to be a matter of putting the water in the, setting up our ground over here. The reflections are all done for us. We don't have to worry about it. That's still a bump on the log we gotta worry about. And that's the log we gotta worry about. This is just for fun. Okay. Bean brush. Get that up there. Again, my frenzies, this stuff is very anti your hand. I pulled some walnut out. Here we are. Yeah. Van Dyke Brown. This is actually Indian ink, but works really well here. Indian ink is water soluble, so what are you gonna do? Just go with it. Now we're kind of pushing some stuff to the front. We're saying you belong in the front. All the rest of y'all belong in the back. It's a fun concept. You just gotta work with it. And never forget that everything is values, right? Don't eat up all your white spaces. You're gonna need them. So I'm gonna take this here. On the brush it. Kind of like a, I don't know, dirt mound, rock mound, bone mound, and there's a mound. It's a mound. It's a mound. This one I like as a tree, so let that be. This way. Accentuate the positive. Right. I think we can put one more in, like it looks like it should be right there. Yeah. Wee. 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 Okay. Now, it's just a matter of the canopy, right? Let's just get that canopy. So we need a darker green. And I did find a sap. Where did I find it? Oh, here we go. Yeah. And we're just going to have to call this a mixed medium piece because this is artist acrylic ink, and because I literally do not have any more sap green and watercolor. This is really cool. Ooh. Oh. Sorry for being quiet. I'm just having too much fun. Alright, get this back in line. Waste not, want not. Okay. I love it. Give it up for sap green. I just need to get the texture right. The tree texture. So that's what we're going to do right now. And we can go back up in here another day and fix our values and pop in some bright colors and do a really good separation of the front and the back, which can be done when all this is dry. We can just keep building on the color. And we're getting a beautiful texture now for our bark. Again, the texture's there. It's just a matter of where's your lights, where's your darks. So you're not trying to wipe it all out. You're just trying to add the texture. What's on the back, what's on the front. Who's your daddy? Alright. And you know, we're going to do one more thing before we finish this thing some other day, and that is we're going to define our water. I really like the water thing, and so for that, because we're doing watercolor, oh shit, I know what we're going to do. I don't care about this piece. I'm just practicing. So, I got this great idea, my friendsies. Because I really want to use these things, and no, I didn't look it up. So, I screwed myself on that one. What I do remember about Brusho is that your stuff needs to be really wet. So I'm going to saturate this at the bottom, and I'm going to turn it around because I want it on an incline. Okay. Super duper soaker, and let's pick out some colors. I want to stick with like a blues, ocean kind of. I don't need no terracotta. Oh, that'll be good. Alright, so we'll do terracotta, yellow ochre, sandstone. Actually, we'll do sandstone too. Lime green. Because we're just making a mess. Burnt sienna, olive green. Please, no blues? Moss green, rose red. Are you fucking kidding me? Look. Well, that sucks. It's a swamp. Swamps aren't blue. So I'm saturating this with water. I'm going in first with the sandstone. And I remember when I bought these, they said put a hole in the top and just put a thingy in it. Because, I mean, everything else is stupid. Huh.
Looks like I might